going to the cargo because we gotta go to hydroponics. Man, I'm gonna know this Ishimura from the inside out by the end of this. I've been to every system. I've fixed stuff, I've broken stuff, but it means I know stuff.
After hearing a distress call from the Ishimura, a planet-cracking mining ship, my girlfriend is sent to investigate.
I know my shit, apparently.
Playing the role of Isaac Clarke, an engineer, she has a little extra skin in the game since her girlfriend Nicole is a doctor on board the Planet Cracker.
That's me, I think. My name's Isaac.
Upon arrival at the Ishimura, it's immediately clear something is off, and their imminent crash landing doesn't help matters.
Come on, Tars!
Despite a rather loud entrance, no one seems to be aboard the ship, and there's definitely no one to welcome them on board.
We made it! That was a smooth landing.
That said, it doesn't take long for her to put the pieces together of why that might be.
God, all the areas are red.
The place is in utter ruin, and nightmare monsters known as the necromorphs appear to have infected the ship.
Oh my God!
If things weren't bad enough, she almost immediately separated from the rest of her crew and has to sit back and watch as one of the corporals is killed.
Oh my God, I'm running! I'm running! Oh my God! Oh! Oh! They're totally dead! Oh my God, they're totally dead!
It's shortly after this inciting incident that Isaac starts getting some agency over what he can do. After unlocking the ability to run, just in time to flee the necromorphs, he escapes down an elevator.
It's trying to get in!
Did I mention this was a horror game? Real quick before we get started. I'm not saying the best way to get girlfriend to play a game is by posting pictures of your cat in our Discord for 500 days straight, but if there's a game you really want girlfriend to play, you should try posting pictures of your cat in our Discord for 500 days. Shout out to Merrick for being a bona fide boy meets girl hero. Also shout out to Merrick's cat. While I'm at it, you should join the Discord if you haven't already. There's a ton of cool people over there, and we'd love to welcome you to one of the best communities there is. You can find a link in the description. There's also a link to our Twitch in the description, so hop over there and give us a follow. You might catch us live, and we'd love to see ya. Dead Space is known for its ambient and immersive world, both of which contribute to the thrill factor of horror. My girlfriend isn't a big fan of scary games, but her love for mysteries and puzzles allowed Dead Space to sink its hooks into her.
Please contact a repair technician.
I'm a repair technician. Luckily, I'm here.
After the spooky elevator ride, she and Isaac find themselves in the proverbial janitor's closet. She acquires her first weapon.
Ooh, I'm putting together pieces of equipment.
Dead Space is cool because it took a very simple concept. What if an enemy's weak point was in its head for once?
Cut off their limbs?
The plasma cutter is my girlfriend's first introduction to this idea. As a mechanic, Isaac got to know to use the right tool for the job, and the plasma cutter happens to be the perfect tool for dismemberment.
Oh, that's nice. I like the horizontal better.
The necromorphs' main weakness is in their limbs, and attacking their extremities is the key to taking them down.
Bam!
Aiming at the limbs takes some getting used to, especially with years of muscle memory aiming for the head, but the plasma cutter ends up being a ton of fun to use with practice.
I'm still learning how to shoot a vertical.
It fires in a vertical line which can be angled to better slice the extremities and functions as a great learning tool for dealing with the necromorphs.
That must be where those army guys are coming from. By army guys, I mean not military, I mean the guys with the arms.
Although the awkward flailing around of the arms makes for an unpredictable target, the next tool the game offers her is here to help ease the transition.
Ooh, I got a thing. Did I just get an upgrade to my suit?
Stasis allows her to slow objects down for a brief window of time. It's an important tool in solving many of the puzzles on the ship,
Nice.
but it's also incredibly useful in combat.
Every time I do something good, these guys show up.
Early on, she was able to pick up on the synergy of slowing enemies down to give herself a clearer shot at their arms. By using the plasma cutter and the stasis abilities in conjunction with one another, encounters felt a lot more controlled and less hysterical. Most times.
Oh, if I take off their legs, they can't come at me. I'm learning.
Using the tools at her disposal, her first major goal is to work with her surviving teammates to fight her way back to the Kellyan.
I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay.
I'm guessing I gotta go to the maintenance bay.
I'll handle it.
Ah, so we're separated from the quarantine.
She and them are separated on opposite sides of the quarantine zone, but by working together from both sides, they're able to traverse the Ishimura.
Quarantine lockdown's lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down though, so be ready for anything.
It's fortunate that Isaac is an engineer, because he has the know-how to not just navigate the wreckage, but hopefully get their vessel back up and running so they can leave the way they came in.
There is a lot of damage. Uh-oh, what the hell is going on? Oh my god. No, Johnson! No! We're stranded here! Oh, she is gone.
Nothing can ever be easy in these games, and she ought to have known better by now. With yet another team member down for the count, and little hope for the others' survival, her first day of playing Dead Space ended with a lot of questions.
That's my ship, so we're stranded here, and everyone who is here is either dead or turned into these things. Yeah, so we're in space.
Among the many was whether or not Isaac's girlfriend was even still alive somewhere on board the ship.
Nicole! Nicole! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
I'm here. Nicole! Damn it.
For the time being, Isaac is having a hard enough time keeping himself alive, but finding her becomes a driving force in my girlfriend's journey on the Ishimura.
Nicole!
The planet Cracker is in horrible condition, and runs the risk of falling apart before Isaac and crew can even escape. With that in mind, the main objective, sans finding Nicole, is keeping things in one piece.
Ah, let's restore some power. Haha. I figured that all by myself.
Conveniently, this is the game's excuse to allow my girlfriend to explore everything deeper in the ship. This was a planet-sized extractor, so it's filled with a complex network of systems to maintain life. Isaac will have to repair said systems in order to maintain his own life, though.
Evacuate this area immediately. Uh-oh. And of course I'm walking into this area. Classic.
With that being said, one of the major obstacles she encounters early on in Dead Space is security clearance. Not all doors of the ship are accessible. In fact, most are locked by some level of authorization. This is how the game cleverly steers the player down an intended path without getting lost in the labyrinth of hallways of the ship.
Nice. I cleared it out. Haha! I work smarter, not harder.
Many of these areas will be revisited when the time is right, but in order to gain access to more of the ship, she'll need to get clearance first.
All these areas and like loot boxes keep saying level 2 clearance required, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to miss out on stuff. How the hell do I get to level 2? I was convinced that I just needed to like steal someone's badge. So we'll see. You can stomp on like bad guys' bodies, so I kind of was like, well, maybe if I stomp on this like, you know, dead good guy, I can get the badge, and I felt really bad. It did not work.
My girlfriend was frustrated with how this worked at first, but only because she didn't understand it. Rooms are locked off, and therefore loot is limited, but not without good reason.
Master Ride, damn. I do not have that level of clearance yet, even though I should. I'm like the main person doing anything.
By gating certain sections off, it ensures she has ammo in later levels on a second or third pass. Initially, she was taking notes because she wanted to not forget to go back and get stuff. But after a while, she realized the game was going to steer her back on its own anyways.
This door was locked last time. Oh my god, I'm so excited that I get to finally go through it.
With time, she learned to trust the game and have faith in the process.
Ooh, my security clearance is now 3. Hell yeah. Ah, I love getting more security clearance.
What started out as timidness, with her constantly wanting to retread her steps to the save point she knew existed behind her, slowly evolved into confidence as she pressed on, having faith in herself that she could make it to the next one, wherever it may be.
Poor Isaac, his health is not looking too good. I'm sorry, I'm doing my damnedest.
As long as she stuck to the path that moved forwards, she'd be okay.
Whee! I feel like I'm doing the trench run in Star Wars 4. I'm the new hope. Help me, Taryn girl, you're my only hope.
This let her stop worrying so much about the game and freed up more bandwidth for her to be scared out of her mind at every turn.
Oh my god.
All of this comes down to tension. Where the horror of Dead Space excels is in its ability to create tension. The game has a surprising amount of quiet moments in between the action to lull you into a false sense of security.
Oh god. I was just about to say that no one's actually ever really attacked me in the bathrooms. And then of course they attack me.
Paranoia began to set in the quieter things got, and the isolation of space wasn't helping. The ship is constantly groaning and creaking, but it's difficult to tell if that's because it's damaged or because you're not alone.
Uh-oh, I hear spooky stuff. I don't like this. There is a shadow. Okay.
After a while, she started pointing her gun at everything she came across, inanimate or not, because she simply couldn't trust anything.
Oh damn. So don't get close to that thing.
The game teaches you that enemies can seemingly pop out of anywhere, and that means you're never truly safe.
Deep breaths, deep breaths. We did it. Let's get some more ammo and refill everything.
Whether it's from the vents in the wall or ceiling, or getting the drop on you in 0G, she always had her finger ready on the trigger.
Why am I dead? Did I just kill myself? Ugh.
Some of the enemies will even play dead after taking a hit or two, only to pop back up after turning her back on them.
Yeah, that guy's fake dead.
The thing is, it's the unknown that's far scarier than anything they could actually have in store for you in the first place.
Just waiting for this to explode with some guy. I got my eyes on you, Vent.
It's harder to be in the quiet, alone with your thoughts, than it is firing down range at a monster barreling towards you, and that's in large part thanks to the oppressive atmosphere the game creates.
Is it saying Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? Oh, good lord.
Next, it's time to talk about something called diegesis.
Jungle ambiance. What? Is that like a soundtrack? Does that mean that this has just been... the ambience has just been a soundtrack playing? I've been freaking out for nothing! The monkeys are not real!
Diegetic and non-diegetic sound is something we often talk about in film and television analysis, but games can take this much further than sound.
Is there more? The music screams that there's more.
Things like your HUD or menus are usually non-diegetic and exist outside of what the characters can see and are only for the player's eyes.
I also love that I can walk with the cops. It's awesome.
The way Dead Space handles this is totally cool, and it lends itself to a more immersive experience, especially that of a horror.
Okay, I'm turning that back on. It's creepy without it.
Therapeutic ambience on.
Yep, much better.
Things like the health bar, ammo count, and even saving are all interwoven carefully and intricately into the game.
It's also really cool because when I go outside into like the space areas, obviously to make it a fun game you have to have sound, but they like make it super muffled so it sounds like you're in a vacuum, even though technically there'd be no sound in a vacuum. They make the feeling, which is awesome.
She realized quick enough that her health gauge was clearly displayed along her spine and commented that she paid much more attention to it than a traditional health bar in the top left or somewhere.
So it's really cool because this, on my spine, that's my health. So like I don't have any like menu bullshit on my screen. It's like on me. It's so immersive. And then this little thing is my stasis, and it's totally depleted right now.
That's only the beginning of the immersion, though. When a menu's open and Isaac moves, that menu angles and adjusts along with him. You get the feel that these holograms and comms calls aren't just for the player, but for Isaac himself to be able to view. The experience can be so seamless, in fact, that you may not even notice the breaks in the gameplay. In past videos, I've joked about when cutscenes split between gameplay so seamlessly that my girlfriend sits still for several minutes not realizing they've ended. But Dead Space may be the first time the reverse happened, where cutscenes started and stopped without her ever realizing the gameplay had come to a halt.
His face. I'm not seeing things, right? That's Chen.
That's completely Chen.
You can't help him, Hammett. He's...
You're right. I should... The hell with it.
Escape pod 47 launched.
Huh.
There's a reason people will recommend you play Dead Space in a single sitting, and the sentiment stems from how enveloping an experience it can be.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I saw a door and I got really freaked out, and then I was like, I turned around, I was like, no, okay, I'm on the store that I want to be. Oh.
It's no exaggeration that this was a game where my girlfriend would express genuine annoyance when I'd interrupt her playing or tear her away to eat dinner.
I mean, I really don't know what I'm doing, but I did not just go to all the different things, electrical, and reroute all that just to not use the cannons. No.
It's just one of those games you can sink that deeply into. As someone who isn't a big horror fan, she fell for this world hook, line, and sinker.
Why are there people and babies in test tubes? What the hell is going on? This is so fucked.
Along with learning more about the Ishimura and the necromorphs, exploring deeper into the ship also provided some insight into the planet that it's been orbiting. Aegis 7 has been quarantined for centuries, and despite this, the Ishimura's crew opted to mine it regardless.
Make us whole again.
Oh, damn. Goodbye, dude.
Apparently, the captain was a devout believer in the Church of Unitology, one of this universe's religious factions, and they were trying to retrieve some kind of alien artifact from the planet's surface that's central to their belief system.
So Dr. Kine is part of this Church Unitology, and they found something, and he wants to make sure the church gets its hands on it, not the government. Maybe wants to buy it? Damn.
At this point in the story, the jury's out on why, but it's safe to assume that it had something to do with the necromorph infection spreading all over the ship.
We have successfully brought the holy marker on board. Dr. Kine, an expert on the original marker, is deciphering its secrets.
He's nuts.
The captain had a pretty high clearance level though, so tracking down his body was useful in opening up more of the ship for Isaac, as well as answering some more of her questions.
No! Do not take the body! Do not take the body! Uh-oh. Okay, take the body.
While uncovering secrets of the Ishimura, she met an ethically questionable scientist named Mercer, who happened to also be a devout unitologist. Mercer has been driven completely mad and has been experimenting on the necromorphs.
Volunteer 9 is a young male. Testing my new tissue regeneration formula.
I definitely don't trust Mercer.
In his experiments, he created an abomination called the Hunter, which has the ability to regenerate limbs. This makes it impossible to kill, and so for now, all my girlfriend can do is turn and run whenever she sees it.
Did I freeze it? Did I freeze it? Yeah! Fuck you, Mercer.
While trying to repair communications to send out an SOS for help, Isaac heads down to the mining sector where he finally reunites with his girlfriend.
Nicole? Oh my god, Nicole! Why does it look like she has crazy eyes?
Although she's acting a little strange, at the very least she's alive.
You'll put things back the way they were. And make us whole again.
That's the lot. No!
The two work together to jettison a communication array out into space with the hope it'll bring them all some help.
I'm about to launch an asteroid with a beacon. Like, I did that. That's crazy.
It's now that I ought to tell you a little bit about kinesis and my girlfriend's obsession with it. As the name suggests, it's telekinesis and allows her to hurl objects across the room with a simple hand wave. It's important for solving puzzles and completing repairs on the ship, but it also has its uses in combat. It's a tool that just invites creativity, and every time she found a new way to use it, she was buzzing.
Oh, that was so good.
With that said, the game found a way to put her kinesis to the test in a way she's all too familiar with.
Playing basketball. We're playing basketball.
As fun as the Z-Ball minigame looks on the surface, it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, because beating level 6 is no joke.
Okay, come on. Give me the ball.
It requires playing perfectly and a little bit of luck, too. But being a basketball star, she wasn't about to let the futuristic carnival game get the better of her and set out to prove herself as a true outer space athlete. Thank God she got it, Jack. I was starting to worry.
I shoot, but I have really limited ammo.
Resource scarcity is a core part of the Dead Space experience, and managing your ammo and stasis is important in keeping Isaac alive. Bullets and healing are limited in availability, meaning every shot has got to count.
Pile of bodies building up.
She explained that the experience felt fairly similar to her time fighting the Ganados in Resident Evil 4. Of course, with the horror cranked up to 11, her aim was about half of what it should have been.
I'm not very good at shooting while flying. The thing is, I feel like I've just gotten the hang of shooting while on land.
Stores are where she can purchase more ammunition, but weapons and armor can also be upgraded at prep stations. There are only so many nodes to collect in a single playthrough, with the catch being you can't upgrade everything in a single run.
I'm trying to use the store, sir. How rude.
In past games, armor upgrades have always been outshined by the flashier weapon ones, but here it really makes a difference.
Did this suit make me faster, or am I just losing it? I might have been on this rig for a little too long.
Not only do armor upgrades increase Isaac's health, but they also allow him to carry more items too. With ammo being a hot commodity, she never wanted to be in a position where she couldn't pick something up.
I'm looking cool.
With all that said, her main strategy was to focus her upgrades on the 3 or 4 weapons that she liked the most. Her bread and butter arsenal was made up of the plasma cutter, the pulse rifle, and her beloved disc ripper.
Let's head this way. Nice.
She spec'd heavily into the disc ripper because aside from being fun to use, the ripper's ammo had a high drop rate, making it one of the more reliable weapons to use in a pinch.
Taste my chainsaw.
With all the ammo scarcity in this game, it was a match made in heaven for the girlfriend and the saw.
Okay, we're going.
In the time since the array was sent out into space, their distress signal was picked up by a government ship called the Valor. While at first this sounded like good news, things turned south when she learned that they picked up an escape pod on their way into orbit.
We picked up your escape pod number 47 and are en route to your position.
Oh no, do not pick up the escape pod. Hammond, that was bad that you sent that escape pod.
Unfortunately, the infected Chen was in that pod when they ejected it. With any luck, I'm sure the Valor will be fine.
The Valor!
It's heading right for you!
Brace yourself!
Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh god. Ah!
Wanting to salvage a bad situation, she and Hammond go aboard the wreck to see what they can find.
The Valor's seen better days.
Chen unfortunately gets the last laugh though.
Chen?
What the hell, Hammond?
Help me get him to the Kelly.
Shoot him. It's not shit. Shoot him!
I think Hammond was a little manipulated. Yikes.
The only saving grace is that the singularity core of the shuttle is still intact.
I got the singularity core.
So all Isaac needs to escape is a ship that isn't in pieces.
Oh, ow. Oh my god. Regain control. No, why are we going this way? Okay, at least we're holding on to something. Oh hey, it's this thing again. I've been here before.
But before all that, there's still a bump in the road to deal with.
I hope Hammond was right about that shuttle.
The alien artifact that caused all of this insanity, the red marker, is on board the ship.
Oh, that's totally the marker. That is 100% the marker. How did I not notice that when I first came in?
And needs to be brought back down to the surface of the planet to seal all of this away for good.
Get the marker to the shuttle bay quickly.
So he wants me to use a singularity core on the ship to get the marker back down to the planet to actually like stop this stuff. Huh.
While loading up the cargo, Mercer and his abomination do their best to get in the way, but my girlfriend finally gets some revenge.
Stasis better fucking hold. Ooh! Damn!
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Ha! Oh. What the fuck? I was trying to get my stasis, yo. No, Mercer. Oh shit. The thing just wants the marker. No! The marker! I was supposed to load you onto this ship! Oh my god, I'm being dragged! I'm so glad I looted everything! Oh, just barely! Good lord.
With Mercer finally out of the way, she finally has to make her way back to the hangar and finally make us whole. What? I mean, finally bring the artifact back.
This place is trying to get to me and I won't let it. I'm just gonna sing so I don't get super scared. This is really trippy, my mind is kinda fucked. Ah!
All that's left is to fly down to Aegis 7 with Dr. Kyne, Daniels, and Nicole and put the marker back in order to seal away what Kyne calls the hive mind. Just when things seemed like they were starting to go her way, the game decides to throw my girlfriend yet another curveball.
Hurry! One more necromorph!
Daniels! I knew that she would be suspicious. Oh my god, the betrayal! No, Kyne!
Sorry, Isaac. I couldn't trust him with the marker.
Well, I can't trust you!
With Daniels revealing her true colors, friends are dropping like flies. Luckily, Nicole still has her back, but options for escape are running out quick.
Did she just shoot off?
Choosing to leave the Ishimura with Nicole and land on the planet's surface acts as a point of no return for this game. Once you leave, there's no turning back. With nothing left on board the ship but a bunch of hungry necromorphs, my girlfriend didn't have to think twice about her decision.
Oh, damn. I'm not returning.
After landing on Aegis 7, Nicole and Isaac prepare the red marker to seal the hive mind away.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm putting it back. Please put it back.
However, her ranting about making us whole is starting to become more than a little difficult to ignore.
Nicole, what are you doing, girl?
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you. We're whole again. We are whole.
She's not coming with us, is she?
It becomes clear that the marker isn't sealing away anything as intended, and my girlfriend and Isaac spring into action.
Come on, come on!
Forget it, Isaac.
What?
There's no fixing this.
Daniels!
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
Isaac, it's me.
This is the video that we watched at the beginning. The SOS car.
I can't return what was taken.
No!
Why can't I see you again, Isaac?
Oh, God.
I loved you. I always loved you.
No! She hasn't been alive this whole time.
She's Elizabeth Cross. That scientist from hydroponics.
Elizabeth?
No! Enough people have died!
Then just
Seriously?
You've got nothing left to lose.
Daniels! How many people need to die for this bullshit? No! I just worked so hard!
Will be buried, just like Earthbound wanted.
Oh my god.
Realizing that he's been manipulated and controlled this entire time, Isaac races Daniels back to the shuttle before the two get interrupted by the hive mind itself.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
Daniels!
Ugh. What do you mean last warning? I'm literally just trying to get on a ship. No thanks to you. What the hell is that thing?
Got my hand!
Isaac.
Oh god. Ooh, there's lots of stuff to stop! So much stopping!
All that's left is one final showdown, and this giant monstrosity is here to test everything she's learned.
Let's finish this.
This is all I got left!
God, I'm a terrible shot. It's not true, I'm doing great. Oh god, stop moving! Did I lose an eye? Nice, I lost an eye. Nice, nice. Or can I get after it? Nice. Acid. Oh my god, did I actually do it? Oh, its favorite thing. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Whew. Did I do it? Did I do it? Run! Ew. Okay, I think it's dead.
With the hive mind put to rest, it's finally time to get off this hunk of rock and leave the nightmares behind for good.
We're getting the hell out of here. Hey, come on, come on, come on. To get us out of here! Take us home! No! 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 Oh my god, it's going down.
For now, she's escaped dead space and is left quietly drifting through alive space.
We did it!
This isn't the end to Isaac's story, but it is for her for now. She can finally let her guard down because the game is over.
Oh shit. Oh my god. I have so many questions. Was that just in my head? Was that a figment of my imagination? I have so many questions and not enough answers.
Well, if she really wants to be made whole, there's always dead space too. So everybody start posting your cat pictures.